No i właśnie, na początek chcę zaprosić gościa specjalnego, bo o nim nie powiedziałem, Ibrahima, którego zapraszam tutaj na scenę, promuje dość specyficzną metodę szkolenia. Ibrahim który będzie nas rozwijał swoją prezentację, ale głównie, że edukacja piłkarska nie może być oderwana od rodziny. I żeby nie zanudzić Ibrahima za dużo, przekazuję głos. Ibrahima opowie o swojej historii, prawdziwej historii faceta, który z ulicy trafił do wielkiej piłki, ale nikt nie zapomniał, że oderwanie młodego zawodnika od rodziny zostało w jego głowie do tej pory i mocno podkreśla ten moment. No przywitajmy go.
Dziękuję. Dzień dobry. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank God for being here, for being alive. I would also like to thank the organization of All About Football to have invited me to be their special guest. And thanks to everyone here present here today. Thanks also to my parents for supporting me through my entire life. Talking about parents, I'm here today to tell you about the importance of the family and education to become a professional sport player. This is my true story. My name is Ibrahima Thiam, and I'm a professional football player. I was born in 1981 in Dakar, Senegal. Sorry. I grew up in a large family of 13 children. In Africa, we have always a large family. I have 6 brothers and 6 sisters. I played football in the street as many kids in Senegal. When I was 14 years old, I met this guy called Laurent. He became my personal coach, and he was waking me up every morning at 5 o'clock to train me. So, at that time, I was not, listen, I think I'm going to tell my story the way I lived we love playing football in the street. So football is the first sport in Senegal. I play in the street as my friends. When I play in the street with my friends, and there was one day I saw two white people coming to my house. It was a little strange for me, seeing white people in Senegal. So I was thinking that maybe they were a friend of my father. And one day my father called me into his room and tell me, my son, you are going to France tonight. It was a little bit shocked. I was a little bit shocked and I don't know what to say, but I say, yes, okay. So he told me one Friday, the birthday of my mom, my mom's birthday, one Friday. And at that same day, I know that I have to go from Senegal directly to France, which is completely unknown to me. All the sport I had at that time was closest outfit, so I borrowed the pants, I borrowed the shirt, I even borrowed the shoes because I didn't have clothes to come here in Europe. Not clothes, but I only have sport clothes. And of course, I didn't borrow the underwear. It's for me. When we come here when I come to France, the 18th October of 1991, I remember it was the birthday of my mom. I come to France and then I see that it was completely different from us in Africa, because in Africa we know how to share. We were in the big family, and in Europe you have to go all alone. It was freezing, the weather. People were a little bit cold, but at least we had a very good experience of learning football. We learned football. It was a fantastic experience with fighting in the pitch, concentrating on football. But there was something missing. It was the loneliness. There was, I can say some other parents missing. You don't have a father. I say 3 years in France without my family, without my father, and I was at that time 15 years old. So it was not easy to be alone. When we keep, and it was really hard time. So I think that I miss at that time the values that my parents was given me or protected. In France, I started to play in Thiam, FC and Paris Saint-Germain. It was a fantastic experience, of course. I was always having the family around and sharing everything with each other in France. I had to go all the way on my own, alone. I had, of course, colleagues and friends. But that is not what the biggest difficulty at the time. The biggest problem was feeling that someone or something was missing, as I told before, parents. Mama, she loves us very much. And my father is a very wise man. So we were tied as a family. However, in France, as a teenager, I was without my family. And my beloved parents, it was a hard time. The rules at the club were very rigorous. With parents, I had contact only via letters. At that time, the internet and instant messaging application or as WhatsApp or email were not available. So mentally, I had to grow up very, very quick. It was for me a very demanding and emotionally difficult time. I saw my parents after 3 years of residence in France. When I was 18, then I signed my first contract. I signed my first contract professional contract, and I began to play professional football. I played in Norway, in Ireland, and Belgium. In 2004, I've been called to the national team, so I played for the national team also. I've been called 10 times, and I scored 4 goals under 23. I had the chance also to play the Champions League with the European, with the team named Iyane, Irish League. So I had this experience in football. From my family in Senegal, I learned the most important things in my life. Family values. I knew that the values and peaceful family life will help secure a sports success. Without the support of the family, success is very hard to achieve in Senegal. That's 100% sure. Because we believe in our civilization, we believe in our values, which is totally different from Europe. That gives us a real motivation. But one day, playing a world match, I received the information that I normally, you know, there is this part of when you met a girl at a young age and then you are supposed to marry her. It was in Senegal, so we were planning to get married. But one day when I was in Europe, maybe I don't know the distance, she get married with another. It was a little bit difficult time in Senegal. So I met another girl in Europe, half Dutch, half Belgian. So we started family. So I have 4 beautiful children, 2 boys, 9 and 7, 2 girls, 6 and 4. And now it's my turn a little bit to learn the values in my country and let them also accept their values because they are they're from Senegal and they're from European side. So, but coming back to my experience at football encouraged me to support young people in Senegal. Make their dream to become a footballer too. The key of the success, from my point of view, is to combine 3 elements. You have sport, you have family, and you have education. But most of it, family and education. It's true, the sport is the things, but without the education, without the family, it will be very hard to achieve the dream to become a football professional. I made an effort to complete my education and courses. I got coaching license category C and category D at the Royal Belgian Football Association. This year I will complete my license with a B. And in 2007 I decided to start my football academy in Senegal. To better manage this academy, I graduated MBA in sport management from Real Madrid and graduate school of Universidad Europa de Madrid, part of the Royal International University network. In my academy, I combine 3 areas: sport, family, and education, as I mentioned before. And with my experience gained in Europe, we have decided to apply the Belgium program for the development of young players, which we relate with the natural physical fitness of African players. Belgium now has its own education football program, which led the Belgian national team to the 2nd position in the FIFA ranking. And today, on my academy, one of my best players, his name is Musa Khan. He was a boy I met when he was 7. He was a sweet kid. He was living, asking to eat. because with his friends they go, when they need to eat, they have to collect it during the day in the streets to collect food. And with what they collect, they make the food to eat. This boy, when I was doing scouting to see which kind of player we're going to pick in our academy, I met him in the street playing with his friends. And at that time, at 17, I had a talent, so I asked him to join my academy. When he joined my academy, now, today, he's 15 years old. He had his diploma in IT, informatics, and he's also learning the French. So this boy today has a dream to become a professional football player. So coming from the street far away, and then he's now maybe applying to become professional. I am also an ambassador of Single Colors Foundation, which lead my Polish friend, my white wife. I didn't see you since I left, you're a black person. That's also there. Hope that next time we will see a lot of black people. We met at the MBA school of Real Madrid. We worked together on a project, sports, street kids like Musa Kanda, the player I was talking about, through to NSF here. My story has become a full circle. I left as a 15 years old teenager, the home city Dakar, and today, together with the foundation, I support the street children of Senegal. The philosophy of the development through sport in my academy is, as I mentioned before, based on 3 pillars: sport, training, family and sport, education. In my opinion, by combining those 3 areas, we become complete athletes. The player who is aware that at the end of a professional career has ahead the second part of an activity life outside the sport. So willingly build his career on this way, because we know that sport stops at the age of 35. So, and after 35, there is another life up to 70. So you need to be complete. Before I end the story, I would like to say special thanks to my associate and Polish friend, Ibrahima, President of Single Colors Foundation, who create all kinds of projects to support underprivileged people via sport. As we say in Senegal, which means thank you to each one of you present here today. Just to mention that our first language is French, and in Senegal we are speaking French, not English.